Hi Metalheads, willkommen zum Metalheads Forever, schon Nummer 352 am 16.05.2022. Schön, dass ihr dabei seid zur ersten Show der Woche und ich kann versprechen, eine coole Woche ist vor uns. Wir haben viele Genres in dieser Woche und natürlich heute einen speziellen Gast aus Brasilien. Ja, ein sehr, sehr sympathischer, kann ich gleich sagen, und ein talentierter Songschreiber, Sänger, Gitarrist. Das wird heute ein Fest für alle Melodic Metal Fans. Und erstmal schon mal vielen Dank für die vielen Kommentare gestern auf Facebook. Das war zum ersten Mal wieder mal lang, dass ich Facebook und YouTube und auf beiden Kanälen waren viele Zuschauer gewesen, mehr als ich eigentlich erwartet habe, am Sonntagnachmittag, mein Azizi Special. Und gibt mir eigentlich so schon Mut, dass ich mehr mache draus. Also, dass ich das öfters mache. Danke für die lieben Kommentare alle und den Input und dass ihr auch eure Stories mit mir geteilt habt. Sehr cool. Heute, liebe Freunde, 16.05.2010. Was für ein Schock in der Metal-Welt. Eine der größten Ronnie James Dio ist von uns gegangen, vor 12 Jahren. So lange ist schon wieder her. Ich weiß noch, wie es, also wenn es gestern gewesen wäre. Was für ein Schock. Welcher Metalhead wurde nicht irgendwie von Ronnie James Dio geflasht? Es war doch ein Sänger, sensationell und auch unvergessen. Und heute wird eine spezielle Sendung. Nicht nur, dass wir einen coolen Gast aus Brasilien haben, nein, heute haben wir etliche Songs von Ronnie mit dabei, aus seiner Schaffenszeit mit Black Sabbath und Rainbow. Also bleibt dran, nach dem Interview gibt es noch etliches von Ronnie zum Hören und natürlich andere Songs auch noch. Also wird ein sehr, sehr cooler Abend heute. Und den Anfang macht heute erst einmal Mike's Metal Store natürlich. Und dann geht es weiter mit Dino Celusik, mit einem meiner absoluten Lieblingssongs von Ronnie James Dio, ein super Cover aus der Black Sabbath, aus dem Heaven and Hell Album, Die Young. Los geht's, ich würde sagen, let the madness begin. Rest in Metal Paradise, Ronnie James Dio, das war Dino Chilusik, sensationeller Sänger, jetzt bei Whitesnake, was für eine Karriere. Letztes Jahr war er noch bei uns hier gewesen. Aber jetzt kommt ein sehr, sehr cooler, auch ein aufstrebender Star, würde man sagen, der schon ganz schön bekannt in Brasilien ist. Heute sind wir in São Paulo. Stellt euch das vor. Unglaublich. Hier ist der erste Eindruck von unserem neuen Gast heute, unserem nächsten Gast. Hier ist This is Leatherjacks. Here we go.
Let's fucking rock together, you know?
I also did the mixing and the mastering, you know, so it's pretty rough, you know, and it takes time when you do it all by yourself, you know. It was a tough and a rough road.
So what can I do if I just need to day by day? Your body's review, let's get to check it anyway. Answer wrong and future right, but that's the price to pay. So all the time, let's get to check it and explode it anyway.
And now, welcome to Sao Paulo, Greece to Sao Paulo, from the Philippines, to Mauro Cordeiro from Leatherjacks. Here we go.
Hello, Richie. How are you, man? How are you, everyone? Great to see you all here. Yeah. Here we are.
Here we are. We have a little bit problem maybe with the Wi-Fi, but we stick to it. If you're a little bit frozen, don't worry. The show must go on. Don't worry.
Always.
Mauro, how are you? How is the weather in Brazil right now?
Right now it's a little bit of autumn here, you know. So that's why I'm using this great Iron Maiden. You know?
Iron Maiden.
Yeah, I'm using even my clothes with some bands or some stuff that I like, you know. So today is Iron Maiden's day, you know.
Very nice. I'm looking forward. You know, it was another morning and afternoon to work on your stuff. You know, you have two fantastic albums, and I chose the best one. When I told you the set list, you say, "Wow, you chose my favorites." So it will be the best of Leatherjacks. Before we
Perfect.
we dive in your music, give us a little round. Let's say, go back to your roots, where you come from music wise. Was heavy metal or hard rock always your passion, or how you start?
Yeah, well, I started out in '98 when I was like 11 to 12 years old, you know? And at first I was into more Brazilian music. I always loved Brazilian pop music and stuff like that was rolling back in that time, you know, here in Brazil. And a great friend
There's stuck again.
of mine introduced me to Bon Jovi and Iron Maiden. So yeah. So when I was introduced to Bon Jovi and Iron Maiden by a great friend of mine, it was love at first time. You know? So I started out wanting to play like them, you know. So that was it, you know. Since then, I was always studying guitars and how to make a great music, you know, write songs, you know.
When I listen to your songs, which they are poppy, catchy, sometimes hard, but always with a great melody, I could see a connection to Richie Sambora.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
you
totally,
if you
totally.
wouldn't tell me that you liked Bon Jovi in the early days, I would say there's somehow a Richie Sambora connection here. Now we know. Very, very cool. You have 2 albums out, and I chose the first
Yeah,
track
yeah.
was this
I,
is
I, I
Leather.
would say Rich.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. Hmm.
You want to say something? I interrupt you.
Well, are you with the connection okay there?
Sometimes
I
you
saw
stuck.
the yeah, I saw a little stuck. So what was the question, the last question, please?
No, I this is Leatherjacks. It's like an
Mhm.
introduction. You can see
Yeah,
pictures.
yeah,
So you're doing this for a long time. You look so very, very young, so
yeah.
how old are you now? How old are you right
I'm
now?
36 right now, you know. So and I do it for a long time, you know. I mean, I've had lots of bands before Leatherjacks itself, you know. And I was in pop bands. I was even in bossa nova bands, you know, playing Brazilian music and all that kind of stuff. Trying to make a life in music, but it's pretty hard, you know. So for now, I work as a main profession. It's animation, you know. I work with 3D animation and stuff like that. And
Wow.
my other B side of my life is music. Always, you know, it's my real passion, so to speak, you know.
Yeah.
And but since then, I've been in lots of bands before Leatherjacks, you know. So yeah, it's a huge story around.
We have to do a shout out, a big thank you to Sturmi, Michael Sturm.
Hmm.
He is very
Yeah,
excited. He's
yeah.
also here. Sturmi, danke dir für die connection. He set it up. He's responsible that you are here today. So
Hmm.
he
He's
he
amazing.
really, yeah, Sturmi he's a crazy guy, I tell you. A great guy.
But he became a great friend of mine, just like you know. Great people in my life, you know. People that I love to keep in touch, people that I love to chat and talk about rock music, you know, just like you know, Rich. He is a great guy.
You know, it's true. The day you entered my life, so there was a connection there, immediately connection, like a very friendly connection. You even
Hmm.
sent us a very lovely message for our 300 show. Thank you so much. You know, and this was a
Thank you,
message
thank you so much.
from a musician who was not even in the show, you know. And so I played it, of course, you know, because perfect, you know, from the
Yeah,
heart.
absolutely.
You can
And
feel
it
it's from a
was super
heart.
cool to make it. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And it was super cool for me to make it, you know, because for me as an artist, which I totally understand you, for instance, you know, it's super cool when we reach something that we dream and something that we love to do, you know.
Yes.
So I felt as if the show was kind of mine, you know. So I decided to make the video like this, you know. It's for Rich, okay, let's do it, you know. I felt like it
Yeah.
was myself doing it, like it was mine, you know what I mean, right?
Here is now hey Mara, my friend, we rock. Yes, very cool.
Yeah, right. We rock always, my friend. We rock.
Yes, let's rock today together. We have a for all now I speak in German a little bit. Ihr alle
Mhm.
draußen, Leatherjacks ist sehr cooler Melodic Heavy Metal, Hardrock Heavy Metal. Also bleibt dran, es wird mit Sicherheit sehr interessant heute noch und so. Wir haben 2 Alben and I have the link here and I will post this link here now in the chat so people can get it, where people can get your merchandise.
Awesome.
Very,
Thank you.
very
Thank you.
easy. Link 3 Leatherjacks.
Yeah.
So I would say,
This link contains all the links for everyone. It contains Spotify, all the streamings, merchandising, and all the links. It gathers all the links together, you know.
yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
I would say we start today with your newest baby, Extremely Dangerous.
Okay.
Yeah, we listen to the song first, and then
Yeah.
talk.
All right.
Okay?
All right.
Here is
Perfect.
Leatherjacks, Extremely Dangerous.
Extremely dangerous. There's a thrill to live in danger and the will to stay alive. There's a fear before the stranger and the fear you wanna die. Every night's a call to face the dangers all around. Everyone recalls puts your face to the ground. In the name of the enemies, but even little further, so you know the plans. It's a game, hard to see the scenes. The last to live around is morning animals. It's extremely dangerous. Rising up above the trees. Extremely dangerous. Lies and fight we gotta beat. There is war in hunting season, but you wanna take a ride. There is loyalty and treason, spreading rivals side by side. Every night's a call to face the dangers all around. Everyone recalls such a face into the ground. In the name of your enemies, but keep them leading further so you know the plan. It's a game, hard to see the scenes. That life we leave around is more than animals. It's extremely dangerous. Rising up above the streets. Extremely dangerous. Life's a fight we gotta beat. Extremely dangerous. Rising up above the streets. Extremely dangerous. Life's a fight we gotta beat. In the name of your enemies, but keep them moving closer so you know the plans. It's all a game, hide the secrecies. The life we live around is more than animals. Extremely dangerous. Rising up above the streets. Extremely dangerous. Life's a fight we gotta beat. Extremely dangerous. Rising up above the streets. Extremely dangerous. Life's a fight we gotta beat. Extremely dangerous. Rising up above the streets. Extremely dangerous. Life's a fight we gotta beat. Yeah. Dangerous. It's so dangerous. Everything is dangerous. It's so dangerous. Dangerous.
Extremely
Yeah.
Dangerous. Yeah. Very catchy. Right from the
Thank
80s.
you. Yeah. I would say, Rich, that the second album is more AOR approach, hard rock
Yeah.
AOR, more than the first one, you know. and well, super cool song.
What I this solo is exactly what I meant with Richie Sambora. Richie Sambora has this feel, you know. He has feeling in the solos, and he speaks, you know. And this is the same. Very, very lovely.
Exactly.
What I very, very much like your ad-libs. Your ad-libs, especially
Thank you.
in the end of the songs, the soul part, what you bring in with your voice, I like very much. But yeah. So something like this. I love it.
Like that kind of, here in Brazil we call it melismas, you know. Yeah, super cool. Like that. Yeah.
Yeah, very, very cool. I like this. This sticks out,
Wow,
to be honest.
Thank you so much, Richie. I also love that kind of stuff from funky and soul music, you know, blues. I listen to a lot of things, you know, and try to bring it to my own genre, you know.
Yeah. What was you said Bon Jovi and Iron Maiden. What was your really first crash? The first band you says, oh, I want to be like this. I want to be on stage like this. Was there one?
At first, I would say that it was Bon Jovi, you know, Richie Sambora and these guys, you know. But I swear to you, when I listen to Iron Maiden, everything has changed for a very good time in my life, you know. For years, you know, I wanted to be like Adrian Smith, you know, from Iron Maiden. Man, this guy plays a lot, you know. And I was always trying to listen to his solos. And as a big Adrian Smith fan, you know, I was always into Somewhere in Time, which is, in my opinion, the album where Adrian Smith is more spotted, you know, because he makes the great majority of the solos there, you know. And that album, oh my God, changed my life, you know. It's amazing. And then
I love
was
also this Wasted Years is a Adrian Smith song.
Yeah.
I love it very much.
Yeah.
Very, very cool song.
It's amazing. I also love a song named Sea of Madness, you know.
Yes.
That solo is his, you know, and that solo he makes, you know. I mean, we have that kind of harmonic guitars doing that kind of, and then all the song kind of goes one step ahead, and it stops, you know, like that moment. And I got very inspired by these kind of moments to make Extremely Dangerous solo, you know. It's pretty similar to Sea of Madness if you look at, you know. Of course that I don't make the same things, you know, but it's super inspired.
You have a lot of cool names for the songs. I must say the titles. They're very, very cool. There's all great. Extremely Dangerous. Is there a backstory to the song?
Yeah. I was in my personal life going through some difficult times, you know, with depression and all that kind of stuff, you know. And I was thinking things like, wow, life sometimes can be dangerous, you know. Sometimes you can be your own enemy, you know. So I was starting to write it, and it was super fast.
Stuck a little bit.
So I at first I was starting. Oh, am I back?
Yeah. Don't worry.
Okay. So at first I started out with the chorus, you know, to write it, you know, and then all the lyrics came coming, you know, because I was facing these personal problems, and I was also being kind of betrayed by some fake friends, you know, so to speak. And it's something that is pretty rough in our lives, you know, in our lives in general. And
you know what I think?
The way.
When I met you online, you know, you're extremely friendly, a very friendly guy, and sometimes people abuse this. If you're too friendly, people abuse this and take advantage.
Totally
of this,
agree with you. Yeah,
absolutely.
And I can't be someone that I am not. I'm super friendly. I'm super in good mood. I'm super simple. I try to be the best that I can every day. And it's just like you said. That there are times that people kind of backstabs us. Sometimes. Unfortunately, it shouldn't be like this.
I would say we go to the next song.
Let's change the mood here.
great title. Spells and Zombies Through the Night. Another great one. And let's rock, and then we talk later, okay?
All right.
Here is again, Spells and Zombies Through the Night. Rock it.
But it also brings the pain. Thunderstorm and shadows in the rain. Breaking up the silence, all the creatures come to life. Crawling through the darkness, they will rise. When the sun goes down, they prowl around. Empty souls that runs at night. Holy grails and students around the ground. Magic spells that see
Spells and Zombies Through the Night. Very cool.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
Somehow it reminds me a little bit the style from singing of Bruce Dickinson.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's very, very cool. It has a very, very catchy melody. How you came up with this? Da, 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 da. It's very, very cool.
Yeah. I was in that time, Rich. I remember that I was listening a lot to Better Than Raw, that album from Halloween,
Mm-hmm.
And I remember that I was listening a lot to songs like Hey Lord or I Can, and I got inspired by them, So all of a sudden the melodies came, This chorus is very catchy,
Yes. Especially
Super
when you do
cool.
the harmonies in the end of this chorus. Very nice. Very lovely.
Mm.
Very
Mhm.
catchy.
Thank you,
That's
thank you.
actually if you say how would you describe your style, catchy. It's a
Thank
good
you.
feel,
Thank
a good feel music. From all tracks I heard today, there's not one with moll or something. You like nice melodies, nice. Yeah, for me,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
very cool. Two very cool Albums. Ihr da draußen, holt euch die Albums. Sehr sehr cool. Leatherjacks is in a house. Where the name come
Yeah.
from? Leatherjacks.
It's super funny, Richie. It's super simple, by the way. I had a brown leather jacket that I use it every day. Every day, and I was trying desperately to find a name for the product. And I was not able to find. And
Wait.
oh my God, what would be the name? What would be the name? Yeah, and then I looked to my own clothes.
Internet.
Leather that,
Yeah.
and when I looked at my at first jackets,
I think Maro, sometimes log out and log in again, so it's reboost because it stacks a little bit more.
mm,
Is there something important for Spells and Zombies Through the Night? Why you came up with this title? Because it's the longest title I think you have actually. Really. Yeah.
The title for this song, I was trying to make something like a movie, like that kind of B movies from the 50s, I got inspired by that, like the ant that came from Mars, things like
Okay,
that.
now I get it. Yeah, this the titles, the B movies, 80s especially.
So I was into that. I was in that kind of vibe, so to speak.
Yeah, I would say we play the next song and you log in or log
Mhm.
out, or log out or log in.
Okay.
So it's
Okay.
reboost.
Perfect.
Okay,
Awesome.
the next song, it's a great title because normally I know crocodile tears, but
Okay.
this is Crocodile's Heart. Different.
Yeah.
Very cool track. One of my favorite actually is Leatherjacks, Crocodile's Heart.
Yeah.
Night after night
And here it was.
Yeah.
This is your signature. There's two signatures. Very lovely guitar solos, and then your ad libs. Like, yeah. I like this. This is unique. Very, very cool.
Wow, thank you so much, Richie. It's super cool. It's super cool. It's super cool to
Crocodile's
have
Heart.
a signature somehow.
Yeah, of course. Keep it. Very cool. I let it out of the box, out of the bag, because just before the show, I approached you with a special idea, because people know I working on my own album, Hell da Wow, and when I watched your tutorial how you produce, I said, that's my man. That's what I need for my album as well. And I ask you, friendly, polite, would you be a part of my new album? He said, absolutely. So, Freunde, Mauro.
And I say you again, Richie. Absolutely.
Yeah, of course.
I'll be with you.
Absolutely. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Let's
Hell about
fucking
will
rock.
be a little bit hard.
Sorry.
But
I said the F word. You know? I don't know if I can say it.
don't worry. You can say that again. This is a heavy metal show.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Let's fucking rock, you know. We are gonna rock together.
Yes. So we have my partner from Sweden, my partner in Brazil. That's very cool. That will be a killer album. That's what I need. I need talent, many talents. This was a good. This was a good screenshot. Let's talk about Crocodile's Heart. What inspired you to write a song about Crocodile's Heart? Normally, I know Crocodile's Tears, but what is a Crocodile's Heart? What is the backstory?
Well, here in Brazil, we also have this term, you know, the crocodile tears, you know. But I was thinking about a cold heart, you know, and I was thinking like, wow, cold heart. Lots of songs are like cold-hearted woman or something like that, you know. And I remember that, you know, they always need to be in somewhere warm, so they can also warm themselves, you know. So I was like, wow, Crocodile's Heart, it is super cool. And it was super connected to the lyrics that I was writing at the time, you know, because it was about my ex-girlfriend that I've been with her for some almost 6 years together, and I realized that I wasn't being myself anymore, you know, because she always was that kind of girl and that kind of person that manipulates you, you know, either myself or your music, either myself or your dreams, either myself or your friends, you know. And I was like, oh no.
I actually have the feeling many of your songs are based on this relationships. Is this possible?
It is, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
I hate
Lots
to
of
fall in
them.
love. Emotions on
Yeah,
sale.
yeah.
Baby hit and
Yeah.
run.
No, the baby hit and run. No, the baby hit and run is another one, and it's actually based on some comics that I like to read. You know, some things from Marvel and stuff like that. So I decided myself to create a kind of heroine. You know, and she fights against men who makes evil things to women. You know, so for instance, if there's an aggressor or a man who is harassing some woman, you know, baby hit and run will get you, you know. And
Okay.
the worst part is that she can be anyone, you know, she can be any girl around you. So you may be sleeping with your own enemy. So that's about the song, you know, the baby hit and run. It's the only one that it's not about an ex-girlfriend.
So for the next girlfriend, listen to the tracks first, and maybe you get inspired. Say, oh, I don't want to be like this, you know. I don't want to end up in a song, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's the warning, right, Rich?
You know, actually,
Yeah.
I wrote also in 1992 a song about
Wow.
my ex-wife. This time she was my wife, but later on, so song called
I see.
Saxana. I have even on my
Wow.
chest a tattoo with her name. Damn, you know.
Wow.
they're already divorced since 22 years. But the tattoo lasted longer.
Yeah.
All right,
So
let's go ahead.
It's part of life, right?
That's part of life. It's all right. So let's go ahead. The next song, very cool song, is Deject. And I say, let's listen to Deject first and then talk. Here's Leatherjacks featuring Mauro Cordaro. Deject.
All my chances, I am for pleasure vibes. Bringing opportunity for me to find your place. Let's become more new than say it's time for some night games. So what can I do if I just need you day by day? Your body's my deal, let's get dejected anyway. Feels so wrong and feels so right, but that's the price to pay. So all the time, let's get rejected and exploded anyway. We are blazing partners, that matching right at box. Trouble is our last names, our ripple of our locks. Not behind the curtains, you just make me feel alive. Let's forget the burdens, it's a manner to survive. So what can I do if I just need you day by day? Your body's my fuel, let's get dejected anyway. Feels so wrong and feels so right, but that's the price to pay. So all the time, let's get dejected and exploded anyway. Come on, baby. It's just more.
Yes.
Yeah,
Cool song.
Here we're back. We have a special guest here with us. Look here, Rich.
Oh, the cat.
He came to visit. Yeah, the stray cats. He came to visit us.
I just saw before, is this your mother or your wife or girlfriend who passed before?
No, it was my mom. Yeah,
Okay.
we were here talking a little bit.
Yeah, I saw you. I think, oh, who's this? All right. How is the music scene in Brazil? I played last Friday. I played some from Colombia, from Mexico, Brazil. How is the music scene there?
Yeah, I would say, Rich, that usually the Brazilian music scene, especially for rock and roll and stuff like that, is more for cover bands, you know. Author bands are never that much worthy to the pubs and all places like that, you know, unfortunately, you know. And for instance, if you want to make some original songs, you know, it's super tough for you to have places to visit and play, you know. It's super tough for the pubs to call you or invite you to play, you know. If you are a cover band,
except
then
you are
it's
Sepultura, then you have no problem.
or Angra, right?
But for me, Rock in Rio is one of the biggest festival ever. They are originals.
Mhm. Yeah. I have to agree with that. But unfortunately, unfortunately, until you reach that kind of level, you know, it's something that you need to really sweat, you know.
You are on the way, Mauro. You're on the
Maybe,
way.
maybe. I
And
hope
and,
so,
and
Rich.
and if not, you know, it's not the end of the world if you
No,
not
of course
reach
not.
this level of success. Because
No.
if you reach the level of success, there's only one way down. You know,
Yeah,
and
exactly. Yeah,
so long you're like right now you are hungry. I can feel you're hungry,
exactly.
you are excited, you love it. So you not expect the big goal. You go step by step, and that's it. What makes you special. Stay humble,
Totally. Yeah,
be happy, and don't expect anything. It's like with my album. I don't expect anything. I don't even expect that this will be on vinyl. You know, it would be lovely. You
hmm
know, but I don't expect it. Don't expect something or don't dream too
no,
much.
yeah.
Dream in the
We
night.
have to keep focused, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Rich. I think that the great goal of everything, you know, it's to have friends. It's to share our songs with friends like you or Mike or everyone who's watching here. You know, I don't aim too much. Exactly, I totally agree with you. You know, if it
Yeah.
happens, okay. If not, okay. The same way. You know, I also think that that's the biggest mindset that we have to have.
Don't forget how Iron Maiden started. Iron Maiden started in the
Ye-
70s,
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
had a demo cassette,
hmm Yeah,
and they asked the
yeah,
DJ, "Could you play please our demo?" You know, and the DJ gave them a run in the discotheque, and the people freaked out for this. Oh, what is this? And suddenly exploded. Now look at where
hmm
Iron Maiden right now, or
yeah,
Metallica. How
yeah,
Metallica started, you know, the
exactly.
with Johnny C, you
And
know.
that, and I remember that the first song that that guy listened to from Iron Maiden, you know, it was Prowler, you know,
Yes,
and look who they are now, you know, huge, you know, who knows? We never know, right?
because there's one guy in the band who has the passion, and this passion is still unbroken, and this shows also that he
Exactly.
loves what he's doing is Steve Harris.
He
He's the
really does.
machine, he's the engine, and he still loves to be on stage, even with his little band British Lion, and plays again the little clubs, you know. He don't care because
Exactly.
has
He
stadiums
don't
all the
care.
time. He don't care. He
Yeah.
loves the music. He loves the reaction, and that shows, you know, that's his passion, you know.
Totally. And
Yeah.
despite that, I'm a huge Adrian Smith fan in terms of music and solos and stuff like that. I always get inspired by Steve Harris and their manager, you know, Rod Smallwood. You know,
Yes.
I always try to have that kind of mindset. You know? Not aiming to be as big as Iron Maiden, of course, because who am I, you know? But I always try to keep that kind of focus. You know, you have to have the best production, the best mixes, the best songwriting, the best songs. You know, and always try to listen to your friends and to your fans. Listen to what they want. You know, I always try to ask them. You know, is it good? Do you like this voice? Do you like that voice? Do you like this guitar? I always try to have that kind of feedback. You know, it's super rich to do.
I think
you know?
if Iron Maiden didn't had Rob Smallwood, maybe there would not be Iron Maiden so famous like now, because he's also the engine. He's the smart one. He's the badass manager, like Colonel Tom Parker with Elvis Presley, badass manager. But he brought Elvis to stardom, you know. And look at this.
Yeah.
Let's talk Deject.
Exactly.
Great track
Wow.
as well. Tell me a little bit about Deject.
I will. Yeah, the jacket is about crazy. Look, the cat here. The jacket is about a couple of thieves.
Before
or
we talk about the jacket, you know, I say it's pronounced wrong. Please give a shout out today to our Rafaela. Her birthday today.
of course,
Our member
it's
of
her
our fan club.
birthday.
Yes, Rafaela.
Wow.
Give her a shout out. To
Happy
Rafaela.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Rafaela. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Rafaela. We love you. Yes.
Yeah. Happy
Not long
birthday,
ago,
Rafaela.
our dear Thomas had birthday the other days. Thomas, nachträglich nochmal alles Gute. Happy birthday, our Swiss chapter chief. Yeah.
Happy birthday for you too, Thomas.
Yes. Happy birthday, both.
Yeah.
Ihr beiden lieben, that's members from our fan club. Yes. We have a
Awesome.
fantastic fan club. You see, today they're all in the fan club. Again, they're daily, every day the fan club is here. So cool.
Mhm. Yeah.
So, the jacket. What is the backstory for the jacket?
Yeah, the jacket is a song about a crazy couple, you know. It's an explosive couple, you know. Like, let's suppose they are both jackers or thieves or someone who don't care about the system, who don't care about nothing, you know. And they both do things like, whoa, our love is gonna blow everything, you know. Doesn't matter. Let's do whatever we want. Because when it's like that. I'm doing the first person right now, you know. When I see you, our chemical makes everything explode, you know. It's like this. The song's about that kind of explosive couple, you know. Fast-paced song, right?
You know, actually, I experienced this once in my life in the 80s.
Oh, that's awesome.
My very first long-lasting girlfriend. This was exactly explosive and crazy, making love everywhere, even in a train,
Wow.
everywhere. Explosive.
Wow.
But she was also.
I would like to feel that passion again for some girl someday.
Happens to me only once in my life. You know, this was my very first love,
Mhm.
and she's today my best friend. Imagine this.
Wow.
After
Wow.
nearly 40 years. Yeah.
Mm.
If something connect, you know, so crazy, you know. But yeah, thanks. The jacket. I always say the jacket. And now comes the opposite of this. I hate to fall in love. what a title.
Yeah.
Based on your relationship you told me before.
Yeah, it was. But not that girl that I mentioned. It was actually another one. You know. It was a girl that I got
What's happened to
super
you?
in love with. Yeah, I got super in love with another girl, and we were super in tune between each other, you know. And all of a sudden, she vanished, you know, and she simply stopped to answer my calls or my messages or my stuff, you know. And I was like, whoa, what happened? You know, why? You know?
Yeah, you just say you're in tune. He was out of tune, I would say.
Yeah, something like that, you know.
Great song as well. I hate to fall in love. Here is
Thank you so much.
Leatherjacks.
believing and restraining you. It hurts so much to see you go. You left me behind, I just try to be kind. You made me feel like a fool. Until love and again, all the diamonds to make the move. Until love and again, until then, I hate to fall in love, fall in love. It's like a nail into my flesh and bones. So how to deal this sentence all alone? The craving grows and the steam just flows. Her poison's like a double-edged sword. Feels like no one can hear me cry. The curtain falls and the mask I on. She never answered my call. Until love and again, roll the dice and the make the move. Until love and again, after this, I hate to fall in
Very catchy, poppy. Reminds
Yeah.
me very much so the early 80s, so Loverboy, Foreign a little bit, Toto, somehow a little bit, you know, catchy, especially how you play the guitars between, you know, when you switch from the power chorus to the clean. I like very much, especially in the 80s.
That kind of chorused guitars, you know, with that effects, you know.
Yeah.
The clean ones.
Yeah, it's like Is This Love, White Snake, you know, something like this. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
What is aside from Adrian Smith your next guitar hero? Where say, oh, this is always in my mind when I write songs. You think about this, how you want to be, what style of guitar?
Besides Adrian Smith and Richie Sambora, wow, there are plenty of good guitarists around, amazing ones, you know. But
Adrian
I also
Van Berg, for example.
Yeah, exactly. And we were also talking about Halloween, you know, and
Yes.
of course that Kai Hansen and Michael Vaika, you know, awesome ones, you know. Roland Grapov, also
Yes.
great guitarist. I would say that Roland is as good as Yngwie Malmsteen, if I am not exaggerating too much, you know, but it's what I think, you know. Roland Grapov is a phenomenal, guitarist. But for more of my hard rock and heavy metal approach, I would say that the Schenker brothers are also amazing guitarists, either in Scorpions or in UFO, what a that riff from the song Rock Bottom, what is that riff, man, it's awesome, Also Vivian Campbell, John Sykes,
Yes. The great
amazing guitarists. Yeah. I always got inspired by this kind of guys. They
You
are
inspired me
phenomenal.
just to idea, Maro. We have to do something, because I talked to Roland last time in the interview that he will mastering my album, and of course he will
Wow.
play some solos. Why we not put a song together with you? You play guitar with him. Imagine this.
Oh my god! Oh
This
my
would be-
god!
Why not? We can do it.
Why
It's
not?
no problem.
Right? Yeah.
Something
No,
something
wow.
special, And he's a very, very cool guy. Roland is a very super
Wow.
funny, cool guy. And
Wow, that's
let's
amazing.
work on something like this. I love something like this, especially the history, how you mentioned this. If I tell him this and say, let's do some duet, and then some harmonies, and this in a duet with Roland Graphoff, we can do it.
Wow.
It's only a matter
Wow.
of doing, not talking. Do it, Very cool.
Maybe I could be like Mauro Vaika, like his partner for a little bit. Wow, what an honor, Rich. Thank you so much, man.
Yes, we
gonna
can do
be-
it. No problem at all. That's
Wow,
Because
lifetime
he-
opportunity for me.
he offered this
Thank you,
already
thank you.
because when he was in the show, I asked him, "Are you can I afford to pay you to master album?" Yes, believe me, he's not greedy. He's a lovely guy, and something like this he likes for sure.
Wow.
And that's so we have a target how we do this. Very cool. Let's go ahead. Another. Let me ask you the next song, "Emotions on Sale." What girlfriend was this? Was the same, the first one or the second one or another one?
Song in particular was also not a relationship tune, This song is about society in general.
Okay, no girl involved this time.
The daily masks that we have to put or take.
Maro, you have to log out again and log in.
People that
Log out again, log in. So it's after a while it takes the data, So I play the song and you log out, log
right.
in. So we have a fresh start. Okay, then we can talk about emotions on
Okay.
sale. Here we go. Emotions on sale.
Perfect. Yeah.
Say the worst battles against ourselves, but I ever wonder the make-believers see around and pass us by, day by day. They can smile but there's emotions on their selves. So I ever wonder if we could stop the time and listen to the crowd. Price to pay, emotions on sale. People seem to have emotions on sale. Emotions on sale. Try to have me had a shallow lines of fair face around you. Around you. Whoa. circumstances bring some gaps into our lives, enslaved in our companies, when more than love fulfilled with emptiness and pain, clouds of gray. So we try to please someone we don't even know, and we keep on aging. So how about to stop and listen to yourself? What you say, emotions on sale. People seem to have emotions on sale. Emotions on sale. Try to hide behind a shallow line of pale face around you. Around you. Whoa, around you. Around you. Emotions on sale. Try to hide behind the shallow lines of pale face. Emotions on sale. People seem to have emotions on sale. Emotions on sale. Try to hide behind the shallow lines of pale face. Around you.
I love this song.
Yeah.
I like
Me too.
the painting with this the cupboard with pain, lust, sobriety. Who makes
Yeah.
this artwork? Is this you or
Myself, yeah. I did myself the artwork. Yeah.
wow?
Also did it. Yeah, I was thinking as if it were a kind of torture room, you know, and all of our emotions in a shelves, in shelves, you know,
Yeah,
as if it were some lab, you know, people constantly testing our emotions or experimenting how we can react, or if we're gonna do this or that, you know. And emotions on sales is especially about it, you know. It's about how we deal in our daily lives with society. Not society in terms of me and you, for instance, we are friends, we know each other. I mean, in terms of the big companies or the corporations and that greedy people, you know, and it's super tough to deal with that kind of people, you know, and sometimes we have to work unhappy, you know, because we need to feed our families, our relatives, our
yes,
children, for instance. And then I was always thinking about it before writing this song. You know, it's about the masks that we put or we take off to please someone we eventually don't even know. You know, and I was with that phrasing in my head, super strong. You know, we have to please. Sometimes we have to please people that we don't even know, and they don't even know our names, and it's super weird, but it's some kind of need that we have in our daily lives, unfortunately, but at the same time, fortunately, because we can feed our families and all that, that kind of stuff, So I started out writing these ideas, and it came with the name, Emotions on Sale, because we have to sell our emotions every day, For fake people, for fake people, we have to be politics sometimes,
Yeah, get it?
Yeah,
makes totally sense now, because I was thinking, well, what was behind this song? Because it's also catchy. That's your songs are catchy. It's a feel good music, but sometimes with a background to think about it,
Yeah, especially in that phrase, Rich. Just to finish here, there's a phrase that I love in Emotions on Sales that is about it, so we try to please someone we don't even know, enslaved in their companies or something like that.
Yes,
we are kind of.
That's why I was unhappy.
Somehow,
That's why I was unhappy when I had a boss above me. I can't work with a boss, I want to be my boss, because
me neither.
Because it makes me very unhappy if somebody is pushing me or whatever. And I did it in my life.
Totally, Rich. Yeah, in my other life, so to speak, as a 3D animator and 2D animator, I always work as a freelancer, in my own computer, in my own house. I don't like to be in somewhere with. I mean, of course, that I have the directors and bosses and things like that, but it's another kind of approach.
All right.
It's not that kind of daily life with this and checking if you're doing everything all right. I deal with them directly via email or web conference and stuff like that, and most of them are super kind, respectful, opposite to these companies. I totally understand you, Rich. It's tough.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead. Now comes this song we talked about before, Baby Hit and Run.
Woohoo, yeah.
Yeah, very cool track. Let's listen first and then talk. And then comes a fast one after this. Yeah. So here we go. Here's Baby Hit and Run, Leatherjacks. Very cool
Yeah.
track. Yeah. Now you feel now we're speeding up. It's not only
Mhm.
like now we got more fast and faster. And this, how many lyrics? This lyrics is unbelievable. You know, a lot. How you can you play this song live? Can you remember this lyric?
Not yet. I still didn't play it live, but I really know all the lyrics because it's the most recent work that I'm doing, you know. So I listen to it every day, you know.
How long you needed to write
And
this lyric?
yeah, it really took me a long time. I think that
Yeah.
almost 1 month writing it, you know, because I was trying to put everything in the metrics, and I needed to give the idea about that girl being persecuted, but also the heroine and the police, the cops are upon her. You know, is she a foe? Is she a friend? Who is she? You know, and I was trying to
Yeah.
synthesize all these ideas in one lyric. You know, it was a tough way. But at least I think I did it, you know.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Very, very cool track. Very cool.
Thank you, Rich.
And I like also the artwork, this cartoon. Is she the same one as on the cover from Extremely Dangerous?
Oh, very good.
You stuck again?
Yeah, it can be her. Why not, right? After
Because
all, Baby Hit
she
and
has the
Run is
pistol.
that. Yeah, and she's the heroine who can be any girl around, right? Maybe it's her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
why not? Let's give the mystery on it, right?
Yeah, this is one of my favorite, to be honest. Baby Hit and Run, but there's still more coming now. Now, I think there's the strongest songs come now. So this was like a warm up, but let's say a
Yeah,
lot
yeah.
of a warm up with emotions and feelings. That's every solo so far. Every solo is different. Every solo
Mhm.
has a lot of feel, a lot of emotion in it. So that's for sure. And in your music, I don't know what I listen first. I listen first to the voice or I listen first to the guitar. There is something special in your music that I'm always like oh, there's a lot to discover, you know. And then I'm thinking, it reminds me of the 80s. Then you hear roots, the Brazilian roots. You have sometimes bongos, so something always a little bit hidden. This is the specialty in your music, I must say. It's not
Wow.
0/15 music. There is always something hidden in the music, and that's I discovered. Well done,
Wow.
my
Thank
friend,
you.
for two albums.
Thank you so
And
much, my
actually,
friend.
when I listen to this song and the next ones, especially the next one, I knew this guy I must work with. I want to work with this guy. And when I saw you
Thank you.
in der Tutorial, ihr da draußen, auf seiner YouTube-Seite hat er ein Tutorial, wie er produziert. Das müsst ihr euch anschauen. Sehr, sehr interessant. It's very interesting how you works with Logic Audio. You explain this and how to put this together. Very cool. I knew that's my guy. When I saw the tutorial, I knew I have to ask you if possible. I want to work with this guy because I know exactly you will feel what I when I sing a riff to you. I'm sure you understand how this riff should sound. Sometimes people
Mhm.
don't understand. I had a guitar player in my 40 years career. They got it immediately. I sang them. I just came. I was in the toilet, had a pee, you know, and I suddenly had an idea for a riff. Dun, 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 dun. I came back. Hey, I have an idea. I sang it to him. He immediately played it like I heard it. And some people that don't get it, they
Wow.
play totally something different. You know, it's not like what I sing. Do you hear what I sing? And no, I'm sure you're a guy, my friend. I'm really.
Oh, I hope. I also believe it.
Yeah, I'm sure. Let's go for, let's say, maybe it's my favorite. Maybe, but there are so many good ones. It's unfair to the other ones. But this one is the fastest one I could find from you. It's Songs for the Strangest Ones. I would say play it. Maybe you log out again and log in. You're stuck again.
Perfect.
There is Songs for the Strangest Ones. Attacke.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Wow. This is one of my favorite ones.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Before we talk, I have to say something in German. Liebe Bianca, ich habe gesagt, du wirst stricken am Weiher für ein Heli. Kannst du ein Heli so einen Borat-Bikini, weißt du, so mit Sackschonen und sowas stricken? Den möchte ich sehen, wenn es geht, in Giftgrün. Und Heli, du musst ihn dann anziehen, okay? Ein Foto machen. So, das muss jetzt loswerden. Mauro, I show you something now, and I need something like this from you, okay? A
Okay.
very cool singer. Let's see, where is it? Here. Okay, listen.
Hi, hier ist der Ralf Schäbers vom Bahnhof 4 und Metalheads Forever, ihr seid dabei.
Wow.
And I need something like this from you. Without me, Oli, hi, it's Marco there from Leatherjacks. You're watching Metalheads Forever, something like this. Okay? Can you do it? Let's wait when you have internet. The data stream is...
I will do it.
Okay.
Long,
Wait a moment.
Mhm.
Your internet is...
Okay.
Oh, I'm off and you start.
This is Mauro Cordeiro from Leatherjacks, and you're watching Metalheads Forever Rockcast.
Thank you. And the internet was there. Today we have to fight the internet because it's always slowing down. But so far we have 2 more songs to go. Songs for the Strangest One. A short explanation. What is it all about?
Absolutely. I was thinking during that period in my personal life that I mentioned with you, I was thinking that how difficult it is to be different sometimes, there are plenty of times that we seem to be completely aliens, to what they call themselves normal people, and I was like, oh my God, do I really have to face this kind of obstacles in my life, feel myself as a stranger or feel myself as an alien, So I was thinking about this idea to fight against it. I mean, not really fighting, but face what you really are, I think that's the main point of the song, So I decided to write a song for the strangest ones, just like me, I'm the most strange guy that you can meet, So that's the point of the lyrics. I think that raise your voice, raise your fist, I mean, not literally, of course, but keep the pace, believe in yourself and be yourself, just like the song says.
You know what I
That's
like
what
in this
most
song?
matters.
I like you put the double bass in the verse. That is pretty cool. It's different. Normally you expect something in the bridge or in the chorus. No, you put it right in the verse. That is very cool.
Yeah,
I like.
And do you know where I took this inspiration, Richie? You wouldn't believe. I took it from "Kill the King" by Rainbow. Because you know that song, right?
Yeah. I tell you what, please don't log out and watch the next song after the interview. You will be surprised from a very, very cool version. Because today it's a special day because we remember today also one of the greatest ever, Ronnie James Dio, passed away 12 years ago on 16 May 2010. What a loss! What an inspiration for singers! Absolutely amazing.
Absolutely, especially to me. I always tried as a singer. I got inspired by 3 great singers. First of all, Ronnie Dio, and then I love hard rock. So I loved Steve Lee from Gotthard. That band from Switzerland.
Yes.
And I discovered myself that I have that kind of tone from him. I mean, for Ronnie Dio, I always try to catch that kind of whoa, yeah, that kind of deep voice,
And the
from
raspy,
Stevie Lee,
yes.
yeah. And from Stevie Lee, I've learned to put just like that little scent, so to speak, in your voice, like, oh, I got to find out, that little, little distortion, And then, of course, Bruce Dickinson, who else, Bruce Dickinson taught me how to be huge, I've heard myself, things like that, And then gathering all these three, I was like, oh my God, these are my inspirations as a singer, because
you chose the best one, my friend.
Oh, thank you, Richie. You say it yourself, but what I mean is that I took a little bit longer to be a good singer, more than a guitarist, So I always tell people that I'm much more a guitarist who sings, I'm not a singer who plays,
Yeah, but you sounds good. You're a good singer, I must say.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. I hope so, I hope that I can keep being a good singer to people, Who am I? But I hope so,
Let's go to the next, the second last song. And this is a video I played before.
Mm-hmm.
And great song. And also the video I like. It's if you watch now the news, you see this kind of stuff every day now. It's a song, Persona non grata.
Mm-hmm.
And let's play first and then talk later. Here we go. Persona non grata.
What betrayal's about. Black meaning for the light, red wine to toast for mistrust. Looks like he tells the truth, luring his vantage and lust. Gossips to set their souls, firing some perishing dust. He plays the rules, he rules the world. A fool. Beware the mask to make up your doom. It's the night he'll come. Come to the end of your world. It's the night he's gone. And almost making no room. It's the night he'll
Yeah.
Very interesting song. The video, spot on. What I like very much is this the animation from the title, and
The
then
lyrics,
the
right?
snake, the lyrics, and then the lyrics, yeah, and then the snake and shot out. This is a very cool idea. I like.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Richie. It's what we call it's like motion graphics, but typography animation. Something like this. Super cool, right?
Yeah, I like it. Love it.
Thank you so much, Richie. Well,
And
and
to
this
be honest,
song,
Yeah.
what? Sorry.
yeah, you go ahead.
Oh, all right. And this song's about everything that we live, right, every day in our so-called organized system, or governments or leaders or all that kind of people. I personally don't trust no one. No. Right? And this song is a synthesis, right, of everything that we are seeing in Ukraine, or all this bad news that we see every day, right?
Yes.
Stuff.
You know what I really love, to be honest, I mean, this was a tough 2 years for everybody, but what I love now is that I see pictures from, let's say, the weekend when our dear friends had a concert, like Mysterica and all our fan club members. I see them happy and screaming, and I see the videos, and I see them what a relief, and leave the fucking shit out of the hall or out of the tent, whatever this concert is, and concentrate on the show. Same like today, like the show. This is our escape a little bit. For 2 hours, we escape from all the madness outside. Only madness, what I really like is our beer madness brew. That's what I like, That's the only madness I allow. Or let the madness begin. This is my shout. The madness mean madness in a positive way, not in a negative way.
No. Yeah.
There could be also madness in a positive way, in a crazy way. Heavy metal is lifestyle. Heavy metal is it's love, it's passion, it's feeling.
Exactly. And
And
I
that's what
I personally also think that heavy metal always teaches us to be humble, because
Yes.
we make so many friends, so many good people, so many cool people that have the same taste as you. It's not just a music genre; it's a real lifestyle.
Yes. Mauro, what I need now, before it's the last song right in front of us, I need a screenshot for the social media, the thumbnail for the video. Then please give me some attitude, and I press the button on three, and then make some crazy photo. Okay? And
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Done. Perfect. I was waiting a little bit because it was like, cool. I would say already, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for give us a inside look in your life, in your music. And I see there is a passionate musician who loves his music, loves his art, and you not get anything for granted, and that's what makes you special. And I'm very super
I
excited
really appreciate it.
to work with you together. I had a feeling already when I today, it was actually not planned, it was actually today when I listened to your songs and saw the videos, and then suddenly I said, you know what, I must work with this guy. This guy is great. And thank you so much. This will be amazing.
Thank you.
My album is getting bigger and bigger with fantastic artists. Can't wait to start.
It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing.
For sure, and I will make it happen. That we compose a song where we leave space for Roland. We have to work on this. This will be amazing. This makes sense.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Yeah, totally. I mean, count on me.
I will, when we start to do a song, I will have a meeting with Roland, you and me together. So you can talk to him actually what the idea is. So we can do this.
We do. Let's do it.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
I love it. Last
Awesome.
song, my friend. I saw this song is like a hit song. Was this a hit song, or was this like you need something cool? Sounds like or looks like. Tell me about Burning Wire.
Okay. Well, Richie, Burning Wire was my first ever song that I wrote as Leatherjacks, you know. So besides all the fact that it's super special to me, you know, it was really my main card to the game itself, you know. It was my first bet that I would arrive somewhere with this song, you know. So it's super special to me. This song is completely special.
It's a special song. It's very cool. Our Peter Krause, he said, "Hoch die Humpen." That means raise the glasses. Humpen is in Bavaria or Germany. Humpen, you know. I raise the glasses.
Oh yeah.
And you see, the chat is already yellow. Und alle da draußen,
Wow.
die noch nicht die Biere gehoben haben, gleich mal ein paar Biere für den Mauro, für einen Special Gast aus Brasilien, Sao Paulo. Our first guest from Brazil.
Wow.
Mauro,
Wow. What an
cheers.
honor.
Cheers. It was an honor for me. Thank you so much. Thank you for your great music. Salute you. And let's see,
Thank
it looks
you.
like
Thank you
this.
so much.
Gisela, he raised the glasses for you. Peter Krause.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone.
Die draußen,
Vielen
haut
Dank. Vielen
die
Dank.
Humpen hoch auf der letzte Song. Here is Mikkel Scheffel, Högi, Iron Pete, my right hand man.
Ooh.
Yes, a lot of beers, my friend.
Wow. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. This is
Yeah.
super cool. I thank you, Michael. Thank you.
Iron Heike,
Woohoo!
our
Brazil.
our
Great to see the little flag
booking
there.
chief, Thomas. Cheers. Shush. Georg Russo. Greets to Sao Paulo.
Thank you, Bianca. Thank you so much.
Steve, bin ich der Älteste hier mit fast 50. Weit gefehlt, lieber Steve Dickinson. Steve Dickinson, cool. Ja? Also ich bin schon mal 8 Jahre älter als du, lieber Steve, und wir haben noch welche, die sind noch 10 Jahre älter als ich. Also. Und unsere Stefanie, die ist 85. Die hört auch immer zu. Also bist nicht der Älteste. Also, Heli, cheers, Maro.
Super cool.
Dominic.
Super cool, Rich. I wish I could speak more German, you know, Rich. I love the language. You love German, you know.
So, all right. So, cheers. Good coffee.
Yeah.
It's nearly 4 o'clock in the morning. I need coffee, you know.
yeah.
To be honest, I sleep always from 6 p.m. to midnight. It's my sleeping time.
Oh,
And then my alarm rings. And to be honest, the moment the alarm rings, I was excited. Oh, actually every day, but sometimes I'm super excited because first of all, we have a guest from Brazil. It's cool. And I was excited to ask you this question. Would you work with me on my album? And I was excited to ask a question, and I'm not disappointed.
no,
My friend,
of course. I'm
Mauro,
always with you, man. I'm always
we
with
have
you.
we have last song ahead of us. Stay on. Check the rest of the show. We have 5 Videos more. Today's a little bit longer. So ihr da draußen nicht ausschalten, dranbleiben. Habt ihr schon alle geliked? Liken, subscriben, abonnieren, Glocke bedienen. Haut mal auf die Glocken drauf oder einfach mal liken, ganz wichtig. Oder auch teilen könnt ihr auch mit euren Leuten. Mauro, last song, Burning Wire. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure. It was an honor. And let's keep in touch and let's write some
Absolutely.
great
The pleasure is
music
mine,
together.
Rich. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone who is here. Thank you so much for all the love that you're spreading. I feel it from there to here, you know. So thank you all very much from the bottom of my
From
heart.
here to
Was an honor.
eternity. Eternity.
Yeah. Let's do it,
Maro,
So thank you all.
thank you so much. I salute you. And here is Burning Wire from the fantastic Leatherjacks featuring Maro Cordeiro. I salute you, my friend. Here's Burning Wire, and let's rock. Cheers, my
Let's
friend.
rock.
Liebe Leute, drückt auf die Glocke hier, weil ihr müsst unbedingt mitkriegen, wenn hier wieder was Neues läuft. Auf die Glocke drücken! Ganz wichtig!
Das war Mauro Cordaro von Leatherjacks, extrem sympathischer Metalhead. Schon seitdem ich den kenne, jetzt er ist sowas von nett, also unglaublich. Und ich freue mich wirklich, dass ich mit ihm was zusammen machen kann. Wäre mit Sicherheit eine Bereicherung für mein Album. Freue mich total drauf. Könnt gespannt sein. So, Freunde, willkommen zum Aftershow-Party. Und natürlich heute ein bisschen mehr mit Ronnie James Dio verbunden, denn Ronnie James Dio heute vor 12 Jahren hat uns verlassen. Was für eine ich weiß nicht, ob ich so jemals so Sänger geworden wäre, weil ich hätte nicht Ronnie gehabt, so als Role Model, so Bon Scott, Ronnie James Dio, Rob Halford, wie ich es gestern auch in einer Sendung, der ACC Special gesagt habe, Ronnie James Dio natürlich mit Heaven and Hell und die Dio-Sachen, Rainbow natürlich, Wahnsinn. Die Rising, sensationell. Oder auch die Long Live Rock'n'Roll, auch ein super geiles Album. Wenn ihr es noch nie gehört habt, ihr müsst euch Rainbow holen. Es gibt auch die Remastered-Sachen, holt es euch. Das sind wirklich das klassische Album. Die Rainbow-Sachen, die Black Sabbath-Sachen mit dem Dio und die ganzen Dios, da macht ihr nichts verkehrt. Falls ihr noch nie gehört habt oder noch nicht habt, holt es euch. Sehr, sehr cool. Und wir sagen, jetzt geht los, die Aftershow-Party mit Freunden, die schon bei uns waren, aus Frankreich, Existence, mit einer unglaublichen Version von Kill the King vom Long Live Rock'n'Roll Album. Hier sind Existence, Kill the King.
Legends never die!
sensationell. Existenz. Und ich habe die live gesehen, ich war in der ersten Reihe, ich wiederhole mich, sensationell. Die Jungs, die haben einen Power drauf, die sind sowas von stark. Ja, das können sie, die Franzosen. Da muss ich sagen, das ist für mich die stärkste französische Band momentan. Existenz, sensationell. Und Kill the King zu covern, Ronnie James Dio ist hart zu covern, aber der hat es geschafft. Weil wir schon beim Cover sind, eine Band, wo ich sage, einer der absolut Top-Sänger, die wir im Land haben, ich meine jetzt in Deutschland, das ist Iron Fate. Ich bin, seitdem die bei uns waren, ein Fan von der Gruppe, und der weiß gar nicht, wie gut das ist wahrscheinlich. Ein sensationeller Sänger und auch vom Rising-Album, von Rainbow Rising, Light in the Black. Und here we go, Iron Fate, sensationell. Here we go.
All
Sensationell. Das waren Iron Fate und Light in the Black, Original Form Rising Album. Ihr da draußen, ich kann gar nicht so schnell wegdrücken, wie die Dinger da kommen. Heli und so, ne? Nicht da drauf drücken, wenn da irgendwie so Dating, weil da kriegst du dann sofort Abo für Gummipuppen mit Flugzeug und wenn es blöd kommt, sogar Heizdecken. Also aufpassen, nicht drauf drücken. Ich schaue, dass ich das immer gleich wegbringe. Na, ich bin nicht schuld, wenn sie Heizdecken kriegt und Gummipuppen. Bin nicht schuld. So. Die wird sie jetzt geschrieben, die Heike, das Schweingramm weg. Tja, ich schaue, dass es wegbringt, so schnell wie möglich. Gleich geblockt, aber die haben anscheinend wieder andere Kanäle, dass wir wieder einloggen können, diese Hammeln. Sauhammeln. So, weiter geht's mit einer Band. Lang schon mal gespielt und das passt jetzt wieder perfekt. So abschließend für Ronnie James Dio, nämlich Forever and Eternally. Also Ronnie James Dio wird nie vergessen werden. Dafür sorgen wir mir schon mal. Und danke Ronnie James Dio. Rest in Paradise, im Metal Paradise. Und hier sind Crystal Ball und wie heißt der Song nochmal? Dass ich genau sage. Forever and Eternally. Hier ist Crystal Ball.
I climbed
Forever and Eternally. Das war ein Crystal Ball, sehr geile Band. Wir müssen August, September können wir uns wieder einladen, noch ein Jahr, jetzt wieder Zeit. Ich finde den Stephen Magani ist sowieso ein super geiler Sänger und ja, George, ich glaube, so weit bin ich nicht, also so weit kommen wir nicht hin. Der ist schon sehr, sehr cooler Sänger. Aber danke, lieber George. Wir werden bemühen beim Album, dass ich mal in diesen Höhen raufkomme, so, aber ja, willst du nicht übertreiben im Alter, ne? So, jetzt kommt eine geile Band. Und zwar lange nicht mehr gespielt, glaube ich, so, ja. Und zwar Mystic Prophecy. Der Song ist auch richtig geil. Und zwar, was habe ich ausgewählt? To Hell and Back. Also passt auch wieder zum Dio, ne? Forever and Eternally und To Hell and Back. Dio, here we go. Und hier ist Mystic Prophecy. Mystic Prophecy, To Hell and Back. Habt ihr es genau gesehen? Sicher ist euch das aufgefallen. Da war ein Wappen an der Wand und die haben das wirklich geputzt für den Videodreh. Also ich war voll auf das Wappen fokussiert gewesen. Also nichts habe ich gesehen, nur das Wappen. Also unglaublich. Also die machen sich wirklich Mühen. Ne? Also muss ich schon sagen. Sehr, sehr cooles Video und coole Band. Leider können wir die da einladen. Leider, aber mein Gott, man kann nicht alles haben. Aber zum Glück haben die ja bei einem guten Label was rausgebracht. Jawohl. So, liebe Freunde, das war's gewesen für heute. Einen haben wir noch. Und zwar, heute haben wir Melodic Metal Made in Brazil gehabt. Und morgen haben wir Symphonic Metal Made in Switzerland. Jawohl. Und ich glaube, dass der morgen hat der Michael Lohrmann sein Plausch, weil der steht auf die Band wie Sau, habe ich mitgekriegt. Und wir sagen, seid wieder dabei. Ich freue mich auf morgen, auf unsere nächsten Gäste. Die sind morgen unsere Gäste. Ab 20 Uhr sind wir wieder da und schalt's rein, schalt's ein. Habt schon geliked. Ich habe gesehen, ein paar könnt noch liken, dann hätten wir ein bisschen mehr noch, aber ist schon ganz gut heute. Danke euch. Tolles Publikum wieder. Morgen geht's weiter und dann würde ich sagen, let the madness begin. Made in Switzerland mit Deep Sun und der Song ist Dream Master. In diesem Sinne, schlaft's gut, bleibt gesund, werdet gesund und stay metal. Metalheads Forever, Freunde. Hier sind Deep Sun.
Hungry souls
you are a fan now. You're a fan. And as a fan, you will never ever forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell.
Hit that bell.
Way
Goddamn.
down below.